The ongoing rivalry between Drew McIntyre and CM Punk has captivated WWE fans with its intensity and personal nuances. The rivalry, which initially revolved around McIntyre's injury to Punk at the Royal Rumble and Punk's subsequent attempts to sabotage McIntyre's World Heavyweight Championship aspirations, has now centered on a seemingly small but symbolic object, a charm bracelet. The charm bracelet, a personal gift from Punk's wife, AJ Lee, has become a central part of their ongoing conflict. A few months ago, McIntyre won the bracelet, an act that had a significant impact on history. To understand the deeper meaning of McIntyre's actions, it is necessary to delve deeper into the motivations behind the act and how it fits into the larger narrative of their rivalry. CM Punk's charm bracelet is more than just jewelry, it represents a deep emotional connection to his personal life and that of his wife, AJ Lee. For Punk, the bracelet represents his relationship with Lee and the personal values he holds dear. Its significance goes beyond its material value, making it a powerful symbol of vulnerability and emotional attachment. When McIntyre took the bracelet, he was not simply committing an act of theft, but was targeting an important emotional trigger for Punk. This gesture was calculated to cause psychological distress, exploiting Punk's emotional investment in the bracelet. This strategy fits into the larger theme of their rivalry, which is about psychological warfare as much as physical combat. In the world of professional wrestling, psychological tactics are often used to gain the upper hand in a match. McIntyre's decision to steal Punk's bracelet is a prime example of this strategy. By removing an object that held sentimental significance to Punk, McIntyre aimed to destabilize Punk's mental state, creating a situation where Punk's attention could be divided between personal feelings and professional obligations. McIntyre's approach highlights a deeper layer to their rivalry. While the physical confrontations between the two were brutal and bitter, the psychological manipulation added another dimension to their rivalry. For McIntyre, the bracelet represented a way to seek revenge and further his own story of overcoming past injustices and personal pain. In an exclusive interview with Wrestling Inc., McIntyre explained his motives for taking Punk's bracelet. He revealed that his actions were motivated by a desire to inflict emotional pain on Punk, similar to the pain McIntyre had suffered. McIntyre's career and personal life had been significantly affected by past events involving Punk, and the theft of the bracelet was a way for McIntyre to gain some form of revenge. According to McIntyre, the physical pain inflicted during their encounter was secondary to the emotional turmoil he sought to create. He admitted that it was relatively easy for him to inflict physical harm on Punk, given his own experience and abilities. Instead, McIntyre's ultimate goal was to exploit Punk's emotional attachment to the bracelet, thereby adding to the personal nature of their conflict. The focus on the bracelet polarized fans, with some viewing it as an unnecessary distraction and others viewing it as a clever plot device. The added emotion of the bracelet certainly enriched the story, bringing a more complex layer to their interactions. This narrative device allowed the competitors to explore themes of personal loss and emotional vulnerability, resonating with fans on a deeper level. As they prepare for their upcoming four-corner strap match at Bash in Berlin, the inclusion of the strap in their rivalry raises the stakes for both competitors. The match promises to be the culmination of their intense personal and professional conflicts, with the emotional weight of the bracelet serving as a powerful backdrop. McIntyre's manipulation of Punk's emotional attachment to the bracelet serves as a reminder of how personal elements can be woven into professional rivalries in wrestling. The use of such personal symbols not only adds depth to the storyline, but also highlights the intersection of personal and professional lives in the world of wrestling. By targeting a subject with significant personal value, McIntyre demonstrates how far wrestlers are willing to go to gain a psychological advantage over their opponents. This approach underscores the ultimate goal of professional wrestling storytelling: to engage audiences through multifaceted stories that combine physical prowess and emotional depth. The bracelet, while seemingly a small detail, has become a central part of this complex narrative, demonstrating the art of psychological warfare in wrestling. As McIntyre and Punk continue to compete, the impact of the bracelet will likely remain central to their interactions. The emotional and psychological aspects brought on by this element of their rivalry contribute to the ongoing drama and anticipation surrounding their encounters. Fans can expect the bracelet to play a role in defining the narrative of their future matches and storylines, further fueling their personal and professional rivalry. In conclusion, Drew McIntyre's decision to take CM Punk's charm bracelet reflects a deeper strategy of psychological manipulation in their feud. While the bracelet itself is a small object, its sentimental significance to Punk has made it a powerful tool in McIntyre's efforts to undermine his rival. As their rivalry intensifies, the bracelet will likely continue to serve as a symbol of the intense personal and emotional conflicts that drive their interactions within the WWE universe. Thank you for watching and supporting my channel by sharing, commenting, subscribing, and hitting the bell for more updates.